We are going to
Heathrow.
It's very, very, very good.
Flat.
He's going up. Wonder what he'll bring down. This is everything. There we go. It's bad, isn't it? Ada's going to show us what he found in the loft. Would you like to see? Hi there, welcome back to a new weekend vlog. We're not house hunting. We are going to
Heathrow.
Going to Heathrow. Not travelling though, unfortunately. Some
Sadly.
friends, yeah, sadly. Some friends of ours, however, they're staying over. It's only half an hour from us, so we're driving over because they're from out of the area, so it'd be nice to catch up and have dinner with them. So that's what we're doing. That's how we're starting our weekend. I don't know what else we've got planned this weekend, actually.
I don't know. It's
Don't know.
nothing on the calendar as such, is there?
No, what bit of a work weekend, but I
It's
don't
a
know.
bank holiday weekend, isn't
It
it?
is a bank holiday weekend. Whoops, it's a bit bouncy. It's going to be a surprise. Anyway, we hope you enjoy hanging out with us. Let us know how you're doing and what you've been up to and what did you get up to over the holiday weekend, because you'd have had yours by the time it goes out. Oh, look at this plane. There we go. I love Heathrow. We're just coming over by Terminal 5. We were just doing this
Yeah.
just a few weeks ago.
It was, wasn't it?
Yeah. So
Well,
when
it
did
doesn't matter if it was
when did we fly?
March the 17th? Sorry,
We were-
February the 17th.
February the
So 2 months.
17th. 2 months. It feels
Sorry.
It feels so much longer ago. We've just pulled into the Premier Inn. Doesn't it give you funny vibes here? It's always strange when you come here and you're not travelling.
It is, yeah.
There's the little bench where we sat with Louie
I
and
know.
Maisie in June. We've just made so many memories here, haven't we, over the years? We really have, with different friends and family, on our own. We were talking, because obviously the Virgin flights now leave later. We're on a later flight when we travel in September. We don't have to stay overnight, but we quite like the idea of doing it, don't we? I don't know, it's just, one, it's nice to extend the break and actually start the holiday the night before. I do like doing that, and it does make you feel more relaxed, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I was like saying, no, we don't need the extra costs, we could just do without it. You're the one that's quite keen to, aren't you?
Yeah, I mean, I think our upcoming trip later in the year, our flight, I think you might have just mentioned anyway.
Is later in the afternoon.
Is later in the afternoon. And so we don't need to. But then equally, at the same time, the last few trips we've done, we've not been able to enjoy the morning and have breakfast at the hotel or things like that. And we used to love doing that,
I know,
didn't we?
we did when the kids were
even
younger.
when we kind of left quite early, we would still grab breakfast.
Yeah.
And it was quite nice. And we would come down sometimes when the kids were a bit older. They may not have had breakfast, but we did.
Yeah.
I remember it was my birthday, wasn't it? We went to San Francisco.
Yeah.
So yeah, we might do, and it might be more of a leisurely thing. And also, even if it's in the afternoon, you do risk, or you do take the risk away of the traffic.
My thing is always forgetting your passport or something. If you travel on the morning, whereas if you travel the night before, you do
can
always,
go and get it.
do your checks. You can get back home. I
Yeah.
don't know. It's just that's something we've spoken about doing, is about travel anxiety. Doing a video, and it's almost like going through a checklist. I feel once I'm at the airport, that's a massive thing.
It's one of
ticked
the
off.
next ticks off.
Yeah, I know, and I've always double checked that we've got like credit cards, money, passports, and it's like a big sigh of relief.
Yeah.
We're on the doorstep of the airport.
Yep.
It does feel a bit happier.
Because although we're not far away, the traffic can be bad. All it takes is for something to cause an issue. I've had it before, not going to the airport, but I had something at Hampton Court once to go to, and there was, I think, a bad accident or something.
Yeah.
And the motorway was closed. It then meant another road was closed, or really, really busy, and it took us forever to get there. And that's all that needs to happen. Whereas at least the night
Yeah.
before, you are there.
Well, I was going to say that because I used to work here, that 23 minutes is the quickest I ever got to the staff car park, which is where near Terminal 5. And it has taken me 3 hours to get home before. Like Aid said, all it takes is for like the motorway to be closed, and then the A30 is just jammed, isn't it? So 3 hours it's taken me before, which should have been a 20-minute drive, 25-minute drive. So yeah, it just eliminates that. But I'd love to hear from you, actually. Which hotel you stay at when you're staying around Heathrow. So we spoke last time about staying somewhere different. It does feel comfortable here because we're used to it.
Yep.
And that's another one of the anxiety things. It's a comfort zone, isn't it? Like a comfort blanket staying here.
We have thought of going back to the Renaissance again.
We've stayed there a couple of times.
And I've just seen that coming back, I can't remember a full account name, but Chelsea's just come back with her family.
Did they stay there?
They stayed at the Renaissance, and they parked the car there as well by the look of it.
That's it. I remember you saying
and
now.
it looked really good value. We looked at that before as well, didn't we? But we decided to come back here again.
Yeah, but
because we're having a taxi, so we weren't parking.
Yeah, but we're wondering actually if it would work out cheaper
Than a taxi.
Yeah, stay at the airport, stay at the hotel and park there. So we might look into that. But if you've got any tips, any suggestions, or anything that you've done, please let us know.
We need to get a table.
Let's go and do that. And I'm hoping it's still happy hour. It's happy hour. So I've got two porn stars, 2 for a tenner. It's not bad, is it? We're going to do some trip planning while we wait for them, aren't we? Yeah. We've got 4 barbecue chicken wings to start. I've gone for piri piri. It's gone for a burger, and we've got a steak and noodles and a katsu curry.
It looks very yummy. I'm very excited.
Good morning. It's Saturday morning. It's so lovely and sunny today. Aid's just made coffee. I've noticed you've made them in our Disneyland California mugs. Is that because George has gone to Disneyland California today?
No, I've got the California Adventure here.
And you've got California Adventure.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we had a lovely time last night, didn't we?
Yeah, really nice actually, yeah.
And they're flying out to California this morning.
Yeah, we both actually woke up feeling a bit funny, didn't we?
Really anxious.
We also wondered if it felt like it was our travel day because we'd been at the Premier Inn.
We had like fake travel anxiety. I woke up about 3:30 really feeling it.
Panicking.
Yeah, and then this morning we were like, oh, they'll be getting the taxi soon. And feeling a lot happier now though. Yeah, we've got coffee. Aid's got Marmite on toast. And I've got my homemade sourdough with salami. Today is going to be a work day for us. There's just loads and loads of bits and pieces. Are you doing home jobs as well, or are you just going to see how you get on with the papers?
Well, you've got treat bags too, haven't you?
I'm going to be working on kits. I've also got a couple of videos to film for my journaling stuff as well, work stuff.
I'll be in here doing papers.
Cool.
And then if you're not, I'm going to do other stuff. I want a door to paint, and I'd like to get some. Yeah, door to paint. I'd like to get some stuff down from the loft as well to continue with our decluttering.
Yeah, that's cool. Pops, what's your plans today? We know what your plans have been already, don't we?
Yes.
The rugs are in the washing machine.
Yes.
Thanks, Pops. A nice little welcome for your dad this morning.
Yeah.
So Aid's just been to Waitrose, and while he was gone I finished filming a journaling video. I am so pleased with this new journal of mine. I turned a book that wasn't being used, it was on Aid's bookshelf, into this really sweet little junk journal. It's the easiest junk journal I've ever made, and it's all about looking for our new home. So I've just filmed that video there. And I've had so much fun with that. It's so sweet. And I've used up quite a few old bits and pieces. You might recognise some brands if you've been scrapbooking for a very long time. Aid, we watched Smile finally, didn't we?
We did, yes.
And what did we think?
Yeah, it's good actually. It's how do you describe it?
I liked it.
I liked it. I enjoyed the movie.
I didn't find it scary though. We watched it. We put it on the other night, didn't we?
You didn't see the first scene though, did you?
No, we put it on, but it was dark outside. We put it on. I was like, no, I can't deal with this. But I think because everyone was saying it's like the scariest thing they've ever seen. So then we've just watched it this morning. It was what, 8:30, 9 o'clock this morning? Something like that. Light outside. We're both working, so completely different.
It's quite a nice sort of thriller, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But not something I would say I would be...
Didn't find it scary though.
Yeah.
But I wonder
maybe
if...
at night time.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And if we were both working as well. So I think it just makes a movie feel completely different.
You wouldn't want to watch it at night time, would you?
No, I didn't. I just thought it was going to be too scary. But no, I enjoyed watching it in the day.
It was
good. We're going to just try and start using
Premiere Pro
for the first time rather than iMovie.
Leo will be pleased.
iMovie's just... we've got a glitch in it at the moment, haven't we?
I don't think it's iMovie, it's actually Mac OS. In Monterey, there seems to be an application error issue that seems to be bleeding memory out of the Macs. I don't know if anyone else who's using them has had that experience, but because of the Mac we've got is a slightly older one, that's the latest version we can go up to. So it seems to be a bit of a bug with the actual OS rather than anything.
So if you've got any tips, please share.
So we're kind of making the move to Premiere Pro, which we needed to do ages ago.
I know, my arm's aching. Anyway, I'm going to go and make us a quick lunch.
Sounds nice.
And then I'm going to make a really nice dinner later as well. Just went to Waitrose to pick up some bread and milk and came back with quinoa, split peas and peanuts because we can't get these in Lidl. Had an idea for a very exciting recipe, so I'm planning to make that this weekend too. I'm going to make grilled cheese sandwiches in the panini press. So I've got cheese and just some cheap ham. And this mustard from IKEA, I think it's $1.65, is really, really good. A really good yellow mustard. So I'm going to put some of that on the bread as well. I would normally put cheese on top as well, but we want to have dinner in a few hours. And I know that that will make me too full. These didn't take very long to make. I love a grilled cheese sandwich. Let's cut this in half. That is a good grilled cheese sandwich. That looks so nice. I am so looking forward to making dinner tonight. I'm going to make this Tuscan chicken. I've just put some potatoes, whoops, camera's wobbling, in the oven. And I'm going to get my ingredients out. That's what it will hopefully look like. Oh. And I'll link the recipe down below. I'm going to get all my ingredients out. We'll make it together. So, I have a question for you.
Me or everyone on there?
Everyone. I know everyone's going to say no, but I think I've made up my mind already anyway. Would you eat mozzarella dated November 2022?
Well, it depends if it's November 2022.
It isn't. It's nearly May 2023.
Can we try a bit?
It looks absolutely fine.
It smells quite cheesy.
Well, it is. It's cheese.
The mozzarella doesn't really have a smell, does it?
I think it'll be fine. It's
Should we
going to
cut
be
a little
grilled
off?
if you want to. You think cheese is an
Am I
off-product?
trying it because I get sick pay?
Oh, no, don't. If you want to. I think it's going to be fine. It's going to go in the oven. That's a big bit to try. No, go on. I was just more thinking if it's awful, you're going to have a right mouthful.
It does.
But it's in a liquid. It was in a bag full of liquid.
It doesn't taste off.
That's what I mean.
It has got a flavour to it, more strong than I'd expect from mozzarella.
Should we try it?
I'm going to try a bit first.
No, that's all right. Can you pour me a glass of wine, please?
Did you...
Hold on a minute. Don't just put it in my
No,
face.
let me smell it.
No, I smelt it and it came out bad. It's got a bit of a tang, hasn't it?
It has, yeah. That's what I was just saying. It has got a bit of a...
Maybe we shouldn't. I really wanted mozzarella on it.
I might go and see if I can get some.
No, we'll use the Comté stuff instead. It's only going to go over the top.
Yeah, it's got a bit of a...
Yeah, it has got a
Do
little
you know
bit of a taste.
Do you know when we make a cheese fondue, the cheese we use, either the Gruyere or the Emmental, you know when it has that kind of flavour to it?
It's an aftertaste, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like that. And
I'm well gutted. I didn't realise it was that old.
I don't think mozzarella should have that, should it?
No.
It's more of a kind of clean, isn't it, cheese?
Yeah, I think maybe we'll leave that one. Would you leave it as well? Anyway,
nice.
I was going to make this Tuscan chicken with you, and my mum's just called, so I'm partway through making it because the potatoes are already in the oven. So all my battery's going to go. Hey, can you go and grab me a battery, please, love?
Yep.
Thank you. I'll leave the recipe below. I'm tweaking it slightly. I've left out the cream, and I've used creme fraiche instead. I've got onion powder, Italian seasoning, bit of chili, salt, garlic. What else in here? Cream cheese, creme fraiche, and spinach. And I'm just chopping up some sun-dried tomatoes. Partway through a Lidl vlog. I did a Lidl shop the other day and I bought some different Lidl brands to try. And I'm actually going to try it now on this vlog. This is a £3.89 Pinot Grigio from Lidl. Tastes fine. I'm not a wine connoisseur at all.
In regards to the...
I prefer my £8 bottle from Sainsbury's, but if I had to choose between £8 and £3.89, I would choose that one. I tend to only have half a glass and then cook with it anyway, don't I? Anyway, I need to get this chicken in the oven. So I've got 2 chicken breasts, salt, pepper, garlic powder, and Italian seasoning. And this is my mix that I've made. I've gone slightly off recipe. One, because I didn't want to use cream, and two, because I've used a few different things like the cheese. Obviously I couldn't use the mozzarella, so we've used Comté because I have absolutely loads of that still. I'm just going to pile it all on here, and I didn't read the recipe properly, and the sun-dried tomatoes it says to put on top, and I've actually put mine in the mix here. Pop some cherry tomatoes on, and I've got a mix here of the rest of the Comté I was using and some cheddar, and I'm just going to pop that on the top. It's like a date night dinner, this one. It said to drizzle olive oil over, but I haven't done that. I didn't think it needed it, to be honest. And I'm going to pop this in the oven with the potatoes, and I'll be serving it with rocket for my little bit of greenery. The chicken and potatoes are going to be in the oven for half an hour, so whilst they're in the oven I am going to attempt to make homemade Snickers. We had these Snickers bars in Manchester back at the start of the year, and they were so good. I don't think these are going to be anything near as good as those. I can't near compete. They were so good, but I'm going to do my best to try and attempt something similar. I'm going to start with a cheesecake base. I've got 100 grams of marge in the saucepan here, and I've just been whizzing down some digestives. That's going to be the base. I've ended up using 150 grams of digestives to the 100 grams of marge. I'm pressing it into a brownie tin. I find it easier to do it with the back of the spoon. I'm not following a recipe. I'm just making it up as I'm going along. So it could end up being a complete disaster. I am going to pop this in the fridge for a bit and let it set. So I'm just spreading over the caramel. I'm using the Cheats version, the carnation caramel. I'm going to spread that all the way over. Handful of these peanuts, they're so good. So these are large roasted, salted. I know it would probably been better if we'd have had unsalted, but these were cheaper, so we went with these. I'm going to sprinkle them over. Think of it like salted caramel. Oh my gosh, I've just had another idea. I'm going to add pretzels as well. So that's how the peanutty bit looks at the moment. Melting my chocolate. Whoa. Not sure I'm going to have enough. I might need to melt a little bit more. At the moment I've got 200 grams of milk and 100 of dark. I think I might add another 100 dark to that. Right, we're going to pour over the chocolate. This is going to be so good. I'm so looking forward to this. Is this one that we share with anybody?
When you say share?
Should we like take any round to friends?
Not at the moment. I think we need to try it first, see if it's like, oh, it's out of focus a little bit there.
Your mum can't eat it because obviously she can't eat nuts.
No, my dad can.
Yeah, but we don't share with him. If your mum can't have it, it's not fair. Because your mum likes nuts. So I've poured over the chocolate and we've added the pretzels, and I'm going to stick this in the freezer while we have dinner. Taking the Tuscan chicken out of the oven. It smells really good. I love how it's bubbling. I love bubbling cheese. We are so looking forward to this. Looks absolutely delicious. I've added rocket on there as well. So I'm glad I didn't add olive oil like it does in the recipe, because obviously you've got the cheese in there, which is quite oily anyway. So I don't think it needs it. Look at this. We've just come back from a dog walk and it was in the freezer, and then for the last half an hour it's been in the fridge. I can't wait to cut this up. Kettle's on. I'm gonna try a slice with a cup of tea. This is super messy to cut into, but worth it. It's very, very, very good. Very sticky. Really, really delicious. Welcome to Sunday. It's actually nearly 4 o'clock. We've just been working all day, so I haven't bothered picking up the camera. I am, however, just dishing up dinner. But I wanted to pick up the camera because Aid has found some really, really cool stuff in the loft that he's going to show you in a bit. For dinner, I've made onion mash with mustard. We've got pork under there as well somewhere with onions and mushrooms, and I've made a great big batch of red cabbage today. I made up a whole thing of red cabbage so I can freeze the rest. And I've also made a gravy. It's like a Jägersoße, which is a German mushroom sauce, and it's very yummy. And I'm just going to pour that over the top. So we've come out for a walk. It's Sunday morning, and we thought we'd go for a lovely walk. Bought the camera. We're going to do some chatting, and we've ended up having my sister on the walk with us. So Jane, say hello to the vlog.
Oh, sorry, it was marmalade.
Oh, is it?
I can't get it. I was because my phone's around the wrong way.
Say hello.
Ah,
What are you doing? Is that your cat?
joking. Morning.
So having a lovely walk. The three of us with my sister this morning. I'll come back. I'll come back and we'll do some chatting in a bit. So it's Bank Holiday Monday. We just thought we would get out.
We needed to.
And walk. It has actually ended up being a full work weekend for me, so we're going to go back and work. Aid managed to get loads out the loft yesterday.
Yep.
And we're going to empty the airing cupboard today, aren't we? That's
All
going to be
fun jobs.
the highlight of the day.
We had a charity bag come through, you see.
Oh yeah, I want to fill that as well.
And they take in bedding and things like that, so we want to do that, so we're literally going to empty it all out.
Yeah.
I think over the years we had so many sets of different things, haven't we?
Duvet sets,
Duvet sets and sheets and pillows, and so I think we're just going to try and just organise it, see what we've got.
Yeah.
And see what we don't actually need, and then give that to charity as well.
And apparently places like vets and that, animal centres.
They like towels, don't they? Apparently?
Yeah, they like things like that, so that could be really handy.
One question, if anyone knows, we've actually got some spare duvets and things like that, and pillows. Now, I asked at the charity shop, is there anywhere they know that
Like
can
recycling centres or something
yeah,
like that?
and they weren't aware of anything. I mean, they did say again, like for example, the animal like
places.
vets places. But I know they like towels. But does anyone know what you've either done with your old duvet? Because it seems such a bad thing just to either get rid of,
Put it in landfill,
and not have it as recycling. So does anyone know anything you can do with those? Because I know there's some things you can actually contact who you bought something from, and they'll come and pick them up. Not
pillows
duvets,
and things.
but other things they will do.
Yeah.
Like Sky boxes, there's actually contact on there, Sky, that you can actually say, if you don't want this anymore, please contact such and such, and they'll pick it up for you.
Oh, that's good to know.
And they'll recycle it.
And I'm really excited. Aid found some really exciting things in the loft yesterday. We didn't get around to showing you yesterday.
Yeah.
So when we get home, let's finish the video.
Okay.
And you can do a little show and tell.
Full stop. Can't believe I live in your thoughts. I think about you all the time, morning, evening, and midnight. Such a wonderful delight. Forgo, give up everything that I own. Yeah, I'd give it.
Aid's made breakfast, or brunch I should say, whilst I was carrying on working. This looks so delicious. That was a perfect holiday weekend brunch. That was so nice. Aid's about to head up in the loft. I'm going to go into his office. That's where the ladder is to go up there. And he's going to bring some boxes for us to go through. We've deciding keep or donate. So help us choose. Jeans. Who's ever seen Aid in a pair of jeans?
Armani jeans.
Armani jeans. I can't remember the last time I saw you in jeans.
Flat.
He's going up. I wonder what he'll bring down. This is the one I've been excited about. It's all the Polly Pockets. Got a castle. Oh, I want to get all this out and clean it up properly. Oh, it's a little tree house. Oh, I love this. Oh, and I remember these. They were like little princess ones that opened out. Oh, I think I love these just as much as Holly did. Box of stickle bricks. I'm going to give those to great niece Dolly. How cute. There's a Dalmatian one. I hope all the Dalmatians are in here. Also got a brand new picnic hamper from goodness knows how long ago. And it's full of food. Definitely can't eat that anymore. I wonder how old that is. Got my Remy as well. Remy's just fallen down. Literally been thrown down. He fell out of a bag. No, he fell out of a bag. He's so cute. Goodness, Aid's got some stuff down. I can't wait to show you. This is everything that's just been thrown down from the loft. And we've also got 2 big A1 frame clip display boards as well that we used to use. Yeah, wall charts from when I used to do wedding fairs. They're going. So we've got wax melts for the charity bag, a bath mat, which I've washed that we don't need anymore. And I found this, scrapbooking with your kids. I did do an app for like books, but they don't want it. It looks like new, so that's going to go for charity. The charity bag that's come through the door is for the breast cancer charity, and they are willing to take pretty much anything. Would you like to see a side of Aid that you haven't seen before? He's just called down that he's got his instrument out. Let's go and have a look. Oh, you've got 2.
Yeah, well, I've actually got 3, but...
Have you? Very shiny, your instruments.
Yes.
They're quite big, aren't they?
Haven't been touched for probably at least 10 years.
Right.
And obviously they do need... I'm going to wash them, but they are still working. All slides are very well greased. So I might actually well give them a try at some point.
Oh really? You could do us a little concert.
Yeah.
You just learnt something new about Aid.
I started playing when I was 7.
Oh, that's really cute. I'm going to show you some of the things that we found. I'm really excited about this. It is a picnic bag! And it hasn't been touched. Oh, we must have used it at some stage, because I found my Marks and Spencer's, one of my Marks and Spencer's cake forks in there. But in here, it looks so cool. So, look at this. Everything's in here brand new. Got all the cutlery, even got salt and pepper, bottle opener. Actually, let me just open this and I'll show you better. There, you can see better now. So we've got little like plastic glasses, like wine flutes, napkins, cutlery, salt and pepper. Got a little corkscrew and bottle opener, tablecloth. Look, and then I've got plates in the very back here. I think, and then we've got like a bottle, and it's all as a cool bag as well. That's really handy, isn't it? I might keep that. So that was an exciting find. I think I am so excited about the Polly pockets. Really excited. There's not many Pollys in here though. I'm wondering if there's another box. It's all very dusty. So we've got, and there's some of the bits that are missing. So I'm thinking I must have other bits somewhere else. It's like a little playing park. We have got a, is that Cinderella's Castle, that one? What do you think? It's so cute. So it all opens up. I'm sure, I don't know if it used to play music or something. Oh, that opens out as well. Did it have lights on? And it had all these opening bits. I would never sell any of this. I am keeping it forever because I still like it, if I'm totally honest. I remember now, I think Polly could stand on there. We've got all the Princess Pollys somewhere as well. They could, or maybe not those ones. There must have been some special ones and they could like twirl around. And I must admit, I think I bought a lot of this because I really wanted it. So when I get excited about the toys when I'm in Disney World, it's actually me that really likes them and not the kids. Well, they like them as well, but I like them just as much. Really cute little tree house, look. Love all this type of thing. And these, I loved these, like little necklaces that you could open. And we had all the little Dalmatian Pollys as well. They were really cute. I hope I've still got them all somewhere. Got a little Cinderella one that opened out as well. Oh. It's got all the little bits in it. This one was like, this one is filthy. It's a merry-go-round. And then some of the Pollys are in here. Got some of them. There's some like little seagulls and things like that. Anyway, that one needs cleaning out. And hopefully I've got all the Pollys somewhere else. I need to open this. I can't believe it was never opened. I remember it was a 3 for 2. From Boots, and we bought one each for the parents, and we had one, and I don't know why we never opened ours. I'm going to open it now and decide whether I'm going to keep it or not. I like the basket. Oh, it even managed to be dusty inside. know why we didn't open it. I feel really sad about it. Look, it's all food as well. Shortbread rounds. It's all National Trust. I wonder what the date is. It was in the times before dates. Oh, here we go. End of February 2009. That's sinful, isn't it? That is so sad. Little mugs. Oh, look, they're even filthy inside. Yeah, I think all of this is going to need to be binned. But I like the basket a lot. Let's get these mugs out. And baskets you can use for all sorts. Plowman's pickle. I like the jar. Coffee. We've got fruitcake, tea bags. And now you know what I'm like. I'm all for eating things that are out of date, but 2009 even sort of stretches my limits. We've just got 2 mugs and a basket. I will keep that because it could be in the next house. That is actually quite cute. If I have a utility room or something like that, that would be really sweet. And I think I will actually, because that's a really nice jar, clear out the pickle and actually reuse the jar. Aid's just said about playing picnic hamper roulette. What would you like to try first? I'll let you go. I said, what would you like to try first in the picnic hamper?
What's in there?
Cake?
Oh, yes, please.
Biscuits?
Oh, yeah.
There's all sorts of toffee. And then I've just found a box of clothing as well. And a lot of this I would still wear. I'm going to stick that in the wash. A really cute little top from George Asda. Look how pretty. That will look so nice with jeans. I'm going to wash that up. And I found a couple of skirts that I used to wear when Aid and I got together. I love this. Do you know, there's so many of the skirts that I remember wearing that I would still wear. And I don't know why I got rid of them. I'm so happy to see this. It's a real floaty one. My colours, they were my colours back then as well. I love that. So I'm going to wash that up. And I remember wearing this. I think it was the first date when we took the kids out. We took them to Windsor Park. I love this. And again, like you can see, it's so my style still. I really love that. I found some clothes of Louis. This one's got something, there was a spillage near the box. So I'm going to bin that. But there's t-shirts of Louis that were his when he was growing up. I'm going to pop those in a charity pile. And I've got some tops of mine, some new look jumpers that has started to go bobbly on the front. I still wear exactly the same style. So they can go in the charity because somebody might be able to make good use of those. Same with that. Some of these clothes are from Bay Trading. Do you remember Bay Trading? It was one of my favourite stores. It was in the days when you couldn't get the smaller sizes everywhere, and I used to really struggle to buy clothes to fit me. A cute little robot t-shirt. All of these are going to go in the charity bag. Next chunky cardigan that can go in the bag. I've got this one as well. Oh, that one's bobbly across the front as well. That reminds me of what Penny used to wear, you know, in Big Bang Theory. Charity. I've got some other tops of Louis. That's something Holly will probably wear. I'll wash that and give that to Holly. I've got a Dolce & Gabbana nightie. It's so pretty. I don't know why that's in there. Look, it's all really pretty. In the days when I used to wear labels, that can go in. I might do that in the selling in the vintage pile. I found a grey cardigan that I would still wear. That can go. A little cardigan of Holly's that can go in the charity. And I also found some cups. I'll keep those. What was this from? Oh, when we were Merlin pass holders. Found a little Fimbles. Anyone remember Fimbles? Definitely charity. High School Musical top trumps. Hair straighteners. I think I will send those to the small electricals recycling. Oh, Fimbles plate. Bob the Builder. Actually, Dolly can have these, can't she? And Barbie. I will save those in my Dolly pile. Also got that for dips, chips and dips. That can go in recycling. And then I've got some picture frames. I remember buying these from the pier. I loved the pier. They can go in recycling as well. Oh, and little all-in-one pyjamas that were Louis'. I find their pyjamas really hard to part with because they were just so cute and you just remember cuddling them. Oh, certain things are really hard to part with. What do you find the hardest to part with? Aid's in the shower after being up in the loft. When he comes down, we're going to go through all the bits that he found yesterday because I know he's very excited to show you. Just emptied out a pile of small bits and pieces. Kids love all the small toys, don't they? I remember Holly loved that line. No Polly Pockets though. Dolly can have all the small ones. She likes the little dollies. Oh, look at all these little cute bits. Little dinosaurs. I'll clear out some of this for Dolly. Just found a head torch as well. Aid just said this would be really good for when we go ghost hunting. Yeah, I think I might keep this. I think it's quite a nice look actually. Aren't we doing well with our decluttering today? We've done so much in the loft. We're now going to go and tackle the airing cupboard, which as you'll see has not been touched for years. It's one of those cupboards where you push something in and quickly close the door and hope for the best. There we go. It's bad, isn't it? So we're going to pull the lot out. A couple of really nice tablecloths I've forgotten I had. This one, look, it's a Christmas one with a beaded trim from Debenhams. I really like that. I completely forgot I had that. Got a pile of baby things I'm going to keep. The shawl that my mum knitted for when they came out of hospital. They both had one crib. That's really soft brush cotton. One crib sheet. And I've got 3 cot blankets that I'm going to keep as well. That's all that's left of the baby bedding. That looks much, much better. Doesn't it, Aid?
Does.
We have organised it well. Our duvet sets we always keep inside a pillowcase so we have everything together. So I know we've got, like, if there's sheets, duvet cover, spare pillowcases, everything is in there. This is all for vets. Apparently they like old towels and things. And we've got a donating pile, and that's all stuff that we wouldn't even donate. So we're going to see if we can drive around and find a textiles, recycling box. And Holly does not want these anymore. For dinner tonight, I've made Peruvian chicken with this like jalapeno lime sauce and egg fried rice. I completely forgot to finish the video actually. Aid was going to show us what he found in the loft. Would you like to see? He's very, very excited.
Just a couple of boxes, and it's some toys, it's some Star Wars toys from when I was younger. So original Star Wars cards.
Were they toys on there?
Yeah, they were.
Okay.
They were. You used to actually use the cards.
Yeah.
And you would cut out. I mean, that was the original, obviously from Star Wars. You used to cut out the names and send off and get other like figures.
Is that why they're cut out then?
Yeah. So you send almost like vouchers. Let's see what's in this one here. Oh, this is not all Star Wars stuff here. There's a couple of Star Wars bits in there. Speeder bike.
Who's that?
Hoth Wampa. From Empire Strikes Back. And these are all...
Oh, that's what you're going to look like when you start to go white.
Oh, thank
grey.
you. And these are obviously from the original trilogy. They're not from more recent movies, so these would be from the 70s and 80s.
Yeah.
Also got here, this is actually a little bit different. If everyone knows, obviously, Transformers. These were the original Transformers.
Optimus Prime.
Yeah. I think it was Optimus Prime,
Yeah.
isn't it? So they do obviously transform. I'm not going to transform it now, but these were the original. And if I remember
Robots
rightly,
in disguise.
the little sticker was heat sensitive, so you could then tell if they were goodies or baddies. You'd know anyway because they, so you could see if
That's
it's
so cute.
If it was I can't remember what the baddies one was. Was it Megatron?
I can't remember. I'm just trying to think. Let us know. Leave a comment.
Also got from Return of the Jedi box. It's still that's in this box, but Size News was a Max Rebo band.
Was that originally 99p?
Yep.
Was that from the toy shop?
Back then, so yeah.
Aww.
So anyone that knows Star Wars.
Was 99p a lot of pocket money then?
I think so, yeah.
How old were you when you would have played with these?
If this Return of the Jedi, so that was mid-80s, so maybe, I can't remember now. If it was 83, about 7 or 8.
Oh, that's so cute.
So,
Little Aid.
and the other box here.
Let's have a look at the other one.
I can remember. I can't remember what else was in here. Oh, this was it, yeah.
Oh, I like this one. It's got the pencil case.
Yeah. Original Star Wars pencil case.
Did you take this one to school?
Yeah, I used to. I can't remember. I think this was my one.
Yeah.
I don't think they were both my brothers. And then this one here, the wooden one.
That's a cool one.
This was my brother's. Who remembers pencil case like this?
Yeah.
You slide out and twist. There's a piece of chalk in there for some reason.
Aww.
But yeah, this was my brother's. I don't know why I got it. Actually,
so
just
cool.
didn't. But that's really cool. And also, in here, you'll notice people that will see that. It's Flash Gordon. Stickers from the sticker albums. But in here, to make sense in a minute, all the weapons for...
Did you collect these separately, or did they
No,
come
they
with
came
them?
with the
But
the
you
characters.
organised them like that.
Yeah, so they wouldn't obviously get lost.
Oh, that's
And
such a
this
cool
is
idea.
this is my collection of Star Wars figures. I have also got some boxed as well that my brother and I have collected. But these are every single figure, and these again from the original trilogy. So these are from the original Star Wars. And again, for example, if you look at,
Who's that?
well, it's Princess Leia,
Oh, okay.
but as in Bosch.
Yeah.
I think it's Bosch or Bosch. But so, for example, you've got the
Oh, that's so
on
cute.
there.
Who was your
So-
favourite character when you were
No, I
little?
think it's probably Luke actually.
Yeah?
So as you can see there, I've got Luke. Luke in, I think it's Bespin. And that was Han Solo.
Who was your brother's favourite?
I don't know actually. Obi-Wan. R2-D2, you can see he's obviously been very well played with.
Oh, that's unlike your toys. Anything you've
they're all
usually
played
got.
with, the
Yeah,
Emperor.
but anything is usually in prime condition.
Luke and in Jedi.
He
You'll
hasn't got a
see.
face.
He has, it's there.
Oh yeah, I didn't
You see his hands obviously because in Empire Strikes Back, we all know what happened.
Do we?
His hand chopped off.
Oh, that's nasty.
Yeah, so Princess Leia, Bespin. It's Bespin, I think. Okay, so this is another Han Solo there.
You've got so many.
Darth Vader.
Oh. That.
C-3PO. Yeah, that's the one
Can you do an impression of any of them?
No, I'm not going to. C-3PO, this was the one that actually came to pieces. If you remember, if you've seen Empire Strikes Back, so this actually used to go, and I saw the net in there. There's a net that goes on the back of Chewie's back
Yeah.
and carries him around.
Oh, that's cute.
So yeah.
Oh, thank you for showing us those.
Yeah, so there's all there. There's
A little trip
pretty
down
much all
memory
of them.
lane.
I think I had pretty much nearly all the figures, bar about 5 or 10. My brother had every single one.
He would.
Managed to collect. Some of them were really difficult to get hold of.
Favourite child.
And Ananan was probably one of the ones which was the most difficult, and also Yak Face is probably the most difficult. But yeah, so
Oh, thank you for showing us.
we've got more as well, but this is just what I found so far.
This is part 1. Have any of you kept any of your childhood toys? We'd love to know, wouldn't we?
Yeah.
And what have you kept? I don't think I've got anything. I've got a doll. My doll Charlotte. I think that's about it. Oh, and I've got a doll's pram, I think, at my mum's, that kind of thing. I was really into my dolls. And books, I guess. I was more... I guess I used to buy a lot of books as I got older to read. Obviously, because you read books.
Have got a lot of other Star Wars stuff. Got Millennium Falcon. My brother's got the original Death Star, and we've got a load of other stuff as well. And no, we're not going to sell any of it. Not that anyone's going to buy it. Well, they probably would do actually, because it's worth a lot of money now. But no, it's one of those things that it's something that means so much. I think anything else doesn't mean as much. Star Wars does mean a lot.
This is, I guess, because your parents have never moved. You've got everything, whereas I guess because we moved a lot. We haven't got much stuff. Anyway, we're going to finish the video. Let us know what toys you've got, if you've got any at all. We would love to know. Thank you very much for watching. It's been, oh, you're very noisy.
I'm sorry.
It's been a bit of a mishmash video this week's vlog, so we hope you've enjoyed it. Let us know if you have. And next weekend's vlog coming up is going to be more house hunting, so I hope you'll enjoy that. Take care, have a great week.
Take care, bye.
Bye.